Today, an interesting and controversial science. Apparently, chubby fathers are more attractive and have better immune systems than not chubby fathers. I don't know, Amir, let's dive into this. That's how I would intro it, but this comes from a new book that is written by Richard Bribiescas, and it's called How Men Age. And just so you know, this guy, Richard Bribiescas, whose name I am probably butchering, is a professor of anthropology and deputy provost at Yale University, so he's not a slouch. And he says old fathers with a little meat on their bones are actually much more attractive to women and have healthier immune systems that will allow them to outlast and outlive their more buff contemporaries. And he sort of cites that men who get chubby after fatherhood, by the way, you have to be a dad. That's the catch here. You can't just be chubby. They spend more time with their kids and thereby have a stronger immune system. And that is also in part due to lower levels of testosterone. So then you're thinking, lower levels of testosterone, how is that more attractive to women? I hear you. Well, what he says to that is, apparently, macho makes you sick. The Hollywood image of the swaggering, dashing man dispatching bad guys and carrying the day conjures up perceptions of indestructibility, and it's actually not that attractive to women, according to Richard. So again, according to Richard, dads who are a little bit more chubby and just loving it and happy with their bodies, we're not talking morbidly obese or anything, they are more attractive to the opposite sex because they are less likely to run around on their significant others, so there's a little bit more security in the relationship. But then just to talk about how there is a study for just about anything, there's another study recently that came out that said that long distance runners are in fact the best partners. So I don't know. Here's what I think about this study as a chubby father. I think that what we're seeing in this age of technology and of everyone feeling more connected is that there is sort of a study to prove validity to every body type, which I think is good. But we're seeing this more and more. So it's like, oh, the best body to have is the dad bod, or the best body, the new thing to have is the thigh gap. You know, for every body type, there is going to be a new study or research that comes out that wants to validate why this body type is the best body type to have. And I'm not saying that that's wrong, but I don't think that we need to necessarily qualify which body type is the best, because your body type is your body type. Yeah. And naturally you'll sort of shift around a little bit, but once you find, for example, I'm about 180 pounds, not to brag. Seriously, I really love that I'm 180 pounds. And I've been about 180 pounds, 170, 180 pounds for a while. It's really good. And that's because of, I've tried losing weight, I've tried even gaining weight and muscle, and I've sort of just, I guess if I really worked hard, I could probably gain weight and muscle, but I just don't really have that effort. But my body sort of falls around where it is because I'm tall and I'm athletic and that's how I'm built. And I don't think that, but I'm not going to write an article like the best body to have is a 6-foot-tall former basketball player.
I like that. I like your analysis of that. And
what do you think?
I think that makes a lot of sense. I think you can start seeing that people can be attractive in a lot of different ways. It's not just like, oh, you have to be like a model and have a six-pack and look whatever. The one thing about this study that did like kind of like rub me the wrong way was people who are chubby have stronger immune systems than people who are in shape. Does that make any sense?
Apparently, that correlates with the lower testosterone levels that come from a man who is more domestic than a man who is more rugged and lifting and doing those very testosterone-driven activities. For example, like exercise is one, lifting. I'm trying to think of other things that would.
I could see that like women would be more attractive to chubby dads because it's like it shows off their paternalistic nature. Right. And maybe that's attractive to them. And like the same way for guys, like if you see a woman that's like has very motherly instincts or whatever, that's maternalistic instincts, like that is attractive to you at a biological level.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's gonna take care of my kids and like be there and protect them.
Yeah. I think what sort of struck me as a little bit odd was that there needs to be an explanation for why women might like a guy that was a little bit chubby. As if you need to explain it. Like, women, this guy's a little bit chubby, but he's still worthy of love. Like, of course he is. It seems a little bit strange that there needs to be sort of a study. But granted, his book, the studies book, How Men Age, is about more than just, it's about how men age. It's not just about the weight and whether or not they are attractive to women, but I do think that this was sort of a hot topic to promote the book, and that's why we're hearing about this study, because the headline is really catchy. The headline is, science says chubby dads are way hotter to women and will live forever. And that, you're gonna click on that, you wanna learn more about this book, you wanna learn more about what's inside. So I think this is interesting, but hopefully we are getting to a point where there's research to celebrate all different body types and all different, examples of health. And I
wouldn't be surprised if this study was funded by Ashley Madison or something.
Really?
Yeah, think
Why?
about it. They're like they want to get more dads to use their app to cheat.
Oh, they want, but see,
they're like, look, guys, like maybe you're worried you're a chubby dad, but like women find you very hot.
Richard Bribiescas says
to write this book.
He says that they will not stray. If you are chubby and you are a father, you are less likely to stray from your significant other. That's science, guys. We're just, in the words of Joey Salads, it's just a fact.
It's just a fact.
We're just saying facts. Guys, we want to hear from you. What do you think about this study? What do you think about all the studies that have been coming out regarding different body types? Do you think it's just to validate a certain image? Do you think that there's actual science behind it? Who knows? Someone knows. Let us know in the comment section below, and we'll see you next time on Pop Trigger.